Hello, Molly here, flying out the ME-410 today, the one with the 50mm cannon. Got air target ammo loaded up, so I'm basically looking for bombers. This 410 is one also has the two 20mm. Okay, so we've spotted a P2. Perfect. Just let it come my way a bit. I'm not really expecting to hit anything with the 50mm, but you never know your luck. It's very slow firing, this 50mm. They're not, for that reason I don't think it's great for tank attacks, because you know, it's even with a column of tanks you might be able to hit the first one and then the last one on the column, but you can't clean up a whole column at once. It's just too slow. So I'm looking for big things to shoot with these 50mm. This PE2 is perfect. Pretty much ignoring me. I didn't want to get in front of it. I'm pretty sure the PE2 has 20mm cannons on the front. I think. I'm going to be cautious anyway. Try to not get in front of it. Let's see if we can actually hit this. He's totally ignoring me, which is great. Alright, so it's 50mm hit him, so I'm just holding down the 20mm. It's a heavy fighter, it's got heaps of ammo, so I'm holding down the 20mm and trying to get lined up for the 50mm, and in that case, one shot hit him, took care of business. Now I need to extend away. I assume the rest of the team is following behind that guy somewhere. I'm just gonna get a bit of space and regain some altitude. There's not a whole lot behind me anyway to have to run away from. Lag 3, having a bit of trouble hitting that. These ME-420s are such a good heavy fighter. You know, one of my favourite heavy fighters. I think they're just too good to use for ground attack. I tend to just try and use it as a derp fighter, as people would call it. Definitely need an altitude advantage though. Put the grown-up Australian roundel on all German planes because they just look too serious to have the silly Aussie roundel with the red kangaroo on it. And this is the real one that was used by the Royal Australian Air Force in World War II. And in fact, initially at the start of World War II, they used the standard RAF roundel with the red dot. But when we got involved in the war in the Pacific with the Americans, an Australian Catalina was shot down by some Americans because it had the red dot on it. They thought it was a Jap plane, and so at that point they just removed the red dots from all the Australian roundels, and that was the way it remained. The red kangaroo wasn't introduced until about a decade after World War II, and the blue and white one definitely looks much more grown up. Got a couple of fighters high, but they're a long way up. I can probably ignore them. And just close, we've got a Lag 3, a Yak 9, and a Yak 3. I see the Yak 9 as the biggest threat. It's probably Yak 9T, and then the Yak 3 would be the next one. So if I'm going to take one out, I'd want to ideally get the Yak 9 first. When it comes to it, I'll just be shooting whatever's closest when I can catch up to them. So they're attacking a 109. Good. Try and help a brother out. P63 is kind of coming in, but it looks like he's got a few of our guys on it, so hopefully they'll take care of him and I can ignore it. Alright, The lag 3 seems to be coming my way, but it's getting closer than the other two, so I guess I'll be attempting to shoot that one. So there's that first 50mm just puffed, but the second one got him. Something must have taken care of the Yak-9 in the interim. It doesn't seem to be around anymore. So let's try and have a dogfight with the Yak-3, because of course that's going to end well. Now he's hanging up in front of me, which is perfect. If I could just shoot straight, he's given me plenty of opportunity to kill him. I just wasn't so hopeless at shooting. But I'm not going to dogfight with him anymore. I'm going to pull up now and extend away a bit and come back again. It's pretty dumb to get involved in a dogfight with a Yak-3 and a 410. There's nothing else threatening around there. There is a B-25 coming in. And in fact seems to be coming quite close. In fact, I think he's trying to attack me with his turrets. Cheeky bugger. And now he is shooting at me with his turrets. I'm not standing for that. Don't you know I've got a 50mm cannon here, mate? So I missed. Oh no, the first one took off his elevator. I think the second one just pushed. Oh no, the second one killed him. He's down. So it's getting very low there. I need to grab a bit more altitude. Turn around and see if I can get lucky with a couple more of these fighters. I-18's down. P-8. Well, I'm in exactly the kind of plane that should be taking out a P-8. A lot of people would probably be a bit reluctant to attack it there. It's got the 20mm turrets, which is fantastic for taking out fighters. I see we have a couple of fighters up there harassing him, so I assume he'd be dead before I got there. He's so far away. But perhaps we'll head over in that direction. So the P-8 has now shot down 2 109. Oh no, he shot down 1 109. Careful I don't get shot down by flak myself. We've got a 190 going up. Let's try and take care of him. Otherwise I guess I'll head towards their base in case any of their guys are heading there. Now I thought I saw something down low here, but it wouldn't be the first time I've seen a puff of flak and thought it was a bogey, because there doesn't appear to be anything down there at all. What's going on with that P-8? It seems to have disappeared. Was it shot down? No. I guess the 190 is still trying to chase him down. At this point, I think there are only 2 enemies left. The P-8 and something else. That P8's definitely given the 190 a good run for its money. .410 really is great heavy fighter. Oh, 190's finally caught up with him and cleaned him up that quickly. Wow. I really like the turrets on the 410. They're kind of mounted on either side, pivot and bend out, so you can shoot all directions. And 12 mils instead of typically the German turrets tend to be 7 mils, which is just about useless. But I'm pretty sure I managed to get a kill or two with the 12 mils on this plane. Guess I'll keep heading in the general direction of their base, see if we can find this last guy. Doesn't make for the most exciting video, but I guess that's realistic battles for you. Realistic battles in general are probably 80% flying around trying to find stuff, 20% actual fighting. This cloud isn't helping either, could be surrounded by enemies. I was flying below the cloud before, but I was concerned that he might be in the cloud directly above me and I'm just not seeing him, and I kind of figured, well, if I go in the cloud as well, at least he hopefully won't see me as much as I'm not seeing him. The rest of the team are nowhere near around, so I figure I'll stay reasonably close to the 190 strength in numbers. And there we go, and it's another bomber, yeah, too. Right near their airstrip, which is a worry. I'm diving in flat out for that, and then I'm thinking I need to hold back, let the 190 finish his run, give him a chance to kill it, but which he has done. But yeah, if he did not kill it and fly past, I wanted to drop my speed to make sure I had room to do a run and didn't overshoot him at the same time and just waste my time. So that should be the last enemy down. Now I'm just climbing like buggery to try not to get killed by all the AAA at the airfield. Okay, 3 kills. Right guys, so take it easy. Remember, fly it like you stole it.